All right, everybody. We are going to do this. We are doing our live in the tribe Monday morning um, training. And today's training is going to be all about the goal setting strategy that's going to guarantee your results. It's going to guarantee success. So if you're watching this live, do me a favor, comment live. And if you are watching the replay, please comment replay. If you're watching this and you're not in the tribe, check out the link in the description and come join the tribe. We do trainings, live trainings like this, as well as we do, we do Q&As on Wednesdays, and we do form check reviews on Fridays. So I'm telling you, the tribe is literally the most valuable free space in the community to help men and women who feel like they've tried everything but are still struggling with their fitness goals. So again, please comment live if you're watching this live, comment replay if you're watching the replay. Now, I'm just going to pulling up my document. Be awesome while I'm pulling up the document to make sure that I cover everything properly in this training is if you are not following my podcast, check out my podcast, Tom the Trainer Fitness, Spotify, Apple Podcast, all that stuff. Go check it out. There's actually a version of this training in the podcast. And let's get into it. I'm going to try some things. I'm taking messy action. I'm going to test some things out here. I'm going to see if we can create. Of course, it shut off. All right. So, my bad. Sometimes you just got to like do shit. And when you do shit, you got to figure it out as you go. Right. So, I think let's do this. All right. We are live. So today's live is all about the secret goal setting strategy that I use myself and with clients to guarantee life-changing success. And if you think about it, it's actually the first step in accomplishing anything worth working towards when it comes to fitness, business, relationships, or any goal that you have. But obviously, you probably follow me for advice on fitness, so you can apply it to that, right? All right. So I think the reason that a lot of people fail is they literally just get confused or don't understand the difference between a goal that they're serious about and committed to or a want that they're just kind of interested in, right? And those things are two completely different things, right? So I'm going to explain a two-step process that you should always start with if you actually want to get serious about your goals. And if you don't want to get serious about accomplishing your fitness goals or any other goals in your life, then honestly, you can probably just check out of this live right now. But if you are serious, then this is going to be something that you can apply successfully for the rest of your life. Does that make sense? All right. So if you are ready to get into this, let's comment. Let's get into it in the chat. And let's make sure that everybody's actually doing that. Okay. So there's multiple steps to this, but step one is getting clear on your goals. When you know exactly what you want to accomplish, it becomes more tangible and measurable, which will not only get you motivated to put in the work, but it'll also keep you motivated because you can measure the progress. You can see success approaching through your efforts and be far more likely to stay the course long enough to actually see it through, right? And there's an acronym for setting goals that you may or may not have heard of before, but it's called SMART. And SMART stands for specific, measurable, and achievable, but this is key, in a realistic time frame. Okay? So a goal can't be a goal if it's not smart. Because if it's not smart, then like honestly, it's just a bullshit wish. Pardon my French, right? Because I can't tell you the number of times that I've spoken to people during my career as a personal trainer and a coach, and I've asked them like, "What are your goals?" Right? Because it's my job to get the people who hire me to their goals. Right? It's my job to get you exactly where you want to be. And then they say things like, "Oh, I want to build some muscle," or "I just want to lose a bit of weight," like "I just want to look better." Those aren't really goals. So I always go through a process to educate them, the same as I am with you right now, about how those statements aren't actually goals at all. Those are vague desires. Those are wants that you like, and wants are not goals, because in order to have a goal has to be smart, right? So like think about it this way. If your goal is to lose weight, how much weight specifically are you looking to lose, pardon me. If your goal is to lose weight, how much weight specifically are you looking to lose? Right? Are you looking to lose weight, or are you looking to lose body fat? Let's get specific, right? How much weight are you looking to lose, and in what time frame? Okay? So, is it like 10 pounds? Is it 20 pounds? Is it 30 pounds? Make your goals tangible, and numbers are tangible. Okay? They're specific and they're very measurable. Like it's simple. If you want to lose 20 pounds and you lost 15 pounds, you didn't accomplish your goal, right? So set goals that are tangible and measurable, right? And then of course, like what time frame do you want to accomplish that in? And you don't always have to use goals. Pardon me. You don't always have to use numbers for your goals, but when you do, it checks a lot of the boxes because they are so measurable and tangible, right? So once you've established the specificity of your goal and a measurable way to monitor your progress or your lack of progress or your or your success upon completion, the next thing to do is ask yourself, am I being realistic about this goal? Is it actually achievable and realistic in the time frame that I want to accomplish it in, right? So if you follow my page, you most likely want to lose some weight. That's what I'm best known for, is helping people lose body fat, right? So I'm going to use fat loss for some examples. If you're a 150-pound woman who wants to lose 30 pounds of body fat in 90 days, that's going to be brutal, right? It might not even be possible for some of you, because that's like 20% of your body fat in 90 days. And that's extremely aggressive. But a 250-pound man could quite easily lose 20 pounds in 90 days. That 150-pound woman is going to get discouraged pretty quickly and give up because her goals aren't realistic, right? And a 250-pound man is going to see light at the end of the tunnel for his efforts. He's going to see the likelihood of accomplishment, so he's going to stay the course. So let's be realistic here. Like, it doesn't mean that it's unrealistic for a 150-pound woman to lose 20 pounds of body fat or even 30 pounds of body fat. It just means that it's unrealistic in the specific timeline of 90 days, right? 15 pounds in 90 days is extremely realistic. And 30 pounds for a 150-pound woman might be more realistic around like 6, 9, 12 months, depending on the sacrifices and the changes that that woman's willing to make. Okay? Does that make sense so far? Everybody just say "make sense" in the chat. So like, I have helped dozens of women who weighed around 150 pounds lose 15 pounds in 90 days, right? Those are realistic goals. Now, I've also helped my client Logan lose 52 pounds in 90 days, but he started out at 270 pounds, and that was a really aggressive approach. The reason why was because he said he wanted to drink beer every night at dinner time, so I adjusted his food accordingly, and then he changed his mind. But when Logan committed, he just went all in and decided not to drink the beer. So we actually had to up his calories after deciding to go all in about halfway through the cut, right? So I want you to look at it this way. Losing 20% of your body fat in 90 days is possible. But in all my years as a trainer and a coach, I've only ever seen it happen once, because that guy was willing to make massive sacrifices to accomplish that goal, right? Now, my client Mike easily lost 33 pounds in 12 weeks. He went from 213 pounds to 180 pounds, and that's about 15% body fat. Jack, everybody on Facebook knows Jack, guy's an amazing inspiration. He lost 43 pounds in 90 days, but he started at 359 pounds, which is 12%, right? So Logan was an outlier, but like I said earlier, he was willing to make more sacrifices to accomplish an aggressive goal, right? So when you're setting a goal for yourself to lose body fat or lose body weight, look at like 10 to 15% of your body weight in 90 days as realistic, and understand that the leaner that you get, the harder it becomes, the more sacrifice you need to make, and the more you need to focus. Does that make sense? So can everybody commit in the chat? Just type commit in the chat that the next time you set a goal, you're not going to be vague about it, and you're going to set SMART goals, specific, measurable, and realistically achievable in the time frame that you have set out. Or honestly, don't fucking set the goal at all, right? Like, don't be vague about it, because that's not a goal, right? So can we type committed in the chat if we are committed to setting SMART goals? Let me see how everybody's doing here. I want to see if everybody's following along. All right. So, all right, sweet. Let's do this. I just want to reiterate that a goal is not something that you're interested in. It's something that you're committed to accomplishing. I'm going to say that again. A goal is not something that you're interested in. It's something that you're committed to accomplishing. All of the 295 plus clients that I've helped transform were 100% clear about their goals. And if you want any kind of success with your goals, you better damn well be as well, right? So if you're getting value from this, just like the video for me, like the live, okay? So step one is all about like getting clear on our goals, right? So now let's move into step two. And I hope everybody's drinking their water this morning. Okay, so step number two is writing down. Pardon me, I'm just checking on the live here. Cool. Okay, so step number two to accomplishing your goals is writing them down. Writing down your goals can increase the likelihood of your success by 39.4%. Right? Writing your goals down is tangible. They're no longer just a thought in your mind, they're part of reality. And let's face it, if you're too lazy to take 30 seconds to write down your goals, you might as well not even consider accomplishing them, because that's the easiest thing that you'll do to find success compared to all the commitment and sacrifices and changes that you may need to make to accomplish a goal, right? Success takes effort and change. If you have your goals written down somewhere and you can see them regularly, you will stay more focused. I put my goals on my cork board next to my computer, and I've recorded a vision video that I listen to very often on my way to the studio to stay focused. Okay. Another amazing tool to accomplish your goals is calling your shots. Don't be quiet about them. Announce your goals to the world. Because if you tell others and you don't follow through on your goals, then you look like you're full of shit and you're a dreamer with no follow through. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be viewed that way, right? So I announce my goals on social media all the time, especially when they're starting to get hard or if I haven't been making the progress I want. Does that make sense? Just type makes sense in the chat, right? It's pretty easy to fail at your goals if you don't announce them to anyone and you're the only one who knows you want to accomplish them, right? Forget about that comfort. Forget about comfort when it comes to accomplishing your goals. Announce them to the world so that if you don't accomplish them, everybody knows that you're a dreamer and you're full of shit. That is accountability. Does that make sense? Type accountability in the chat. So I'm going to give you some examples that you've probably seen of me announcing my goals if you've been following me on Facebook or IG for long, okay? So I want to build a team of trainers to work with me so that I can impact more lives without the standard of service that's offered at Tom the Trainer Fitness Limited being compromised, okay? I set that goal out a long time ago, and I wasn't making the progress that I wanted with it. Last spring, I made an announcement on it on one of my reels to say that that's what I was doing, and I'm way closer to the goal today than I was before I announced it. In fact, I am literally talking with a gentleman about coming on as an assistant coach, and I spoke to him this morning, right? Why? Because I put it out there in the universe, right? When I decided to start this podcast and this Facebook group, Tom the Trainer's Tribe, I immediately did a post announcing it. Why? Not only did I do a post announcing that I was launching the Facebook group and my podcast, Tom the Trainer Fitness, I did a post announcing it, and I believe, forgive me if I'm wrong, I said when it would be ready, right? And if I didn't, then maybe I should have. But either way, I don't stay quiet about my goals. I announce them to the world. Sometimes I might not accomplish them, but I'm going to damn well try, right? So if you actually want to accomplish something, get out of your comfort zone, apply some pressure to yourself by announcing it to the world and share it with others. Write it down on a piece of paper, right? And announce it to the world. Put your goals on social media. If you want to accomplish your goals, write them down on paper, announce them to the world, put them on social media, and that will increase your likelihood of follow through. Is everybody committed to announcing their goals? I want you to say committed to announcing. Just say committed in the chat. Okay, if you are watching this on my personal Facebook group, for personal Facebook page, pardon me, I am logging off. So go join the tribe. Links in the description. Go join the tribe right now, please. Also on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, go join Tom the Trainer's tribe. The link is in the description. It's only going to be in the tribe.